Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Neo. In this video, I am actually working on my mama. She came in for a backfill and a redesign. I missed part of like the beginning of this video. I don't know what was happening, but I just looked up and realized that my phone wasn't recording. So that first finger on the ring finger is a custom glitter mix that I made for her maybe like a year or two ago. It's like just a mix of random pinks and then some chunkier rose gold pieces and some fine glitter. There's tinsel in there. It's just a whole bunch of crap that I mixed together. A little bit of purple in there. She just wanted a little bit of glitter. I went in, I'm using that Zule Nails acrylic color that I was gushing over in the previous video. I just really couldn't get over this color. I think it's color number 74. They don't have names for the Zule acrylics, but this is number 74. It is such a pretty mauve-y kind of light pastel-y purple. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a really gorgeous color. So for this set, I did the middle finger a solid color of the purple, and the rest of the nails are going to be a nude to purple ombre. So that's what's happening. I'm using the red acrylics monomer. It's my favorite monomer right now. I've been using it for a while. I'm adding the light purple to the tips of the nails, and then I'm gonna go in with the Mia Secret Cover Beige. So I was trying to figure out what kind of nude to use for her, just because I didn't want to use too browny of a nude or too pink of a nude. I wanted something that was just not too sheer. I wanted some coverage. I didn't know what I was doing. There's so many nude options. I was looking at everything. And I kind of settled on the Cover Beige from Mia Secrets. It is a beige. It's slightly sheer. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I think it came out pretty good. So I'll just let you watch this. And now I'm going in with my Young Male's core clear to clear cap all of the nails, just to give it a little bit more strength and structure, and to protect these ombres and the glitter nails that we did. You just don't want to leave raw glitter on top of acrylic like that. You will file it off. It will not be pretty. And I'm working very thin. You can see her nails are fairly short. You don't want a lot of bulk on these nails. So this middle nail, I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate more of the glitter. I did not use acrylic. I was just using the monomer on the brush, but I was just kind of like, As you can see, I just wiped it off. I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. So we only put glitter on those ring finger nails. That's okay. Like if you're working and you're kind of like, I'm not feeling it, it's okay. While it's still wet, just wipe it off and continue, you know. There's no wrong way to do this. There's no right way. So yeah, I'm just clear capping all the nails with clear. And then I'll talk to you in a bit. Now I'm going in with my regular 100, 180 nail file. She has these slightly rounded nails. I wouldn't call them almond because they don't come to like a real point, but they are like a round nail, tapered round, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But she likes them very short and just rounded a little bit, but not tapered in a way where it's like all the way almond, where it's slightly pointy. So I'm just going in and refining the shape. I didn't do this too much before applying the acrylic, just because when I filed down, the tips were so thin, and she was like flicking her fingers. Why do these clients do that? They like flick their fingers when you file down, and then they're like ruining the tips, where you have to either reapply a tip or like build up with acrylic. I'm just like, you know. So that's what was happening. That's why it looked a little bit rough as far as shaping. Sorry that I'm out of frame here. Yep, fixed it. So I'm just cleaning up her shape with the 100, 180 file. And everything looks pretty good. So I'm going in with a safety, it's a fine carbide bit, it's a safety. You can see it's a dome top, so I'm not worried about her cuticle area. It's not getting in there, so that's, and you see I touched it so that I showed her that it wouldn't hurt her. Some clients are very nervous around e-files. Like if you nick them a little bit, they get, you know, nervous, like they might have been cut in the past. So my mom is a little bit like that. So I always use the safety bit on her. But like I said, because it is a dome top, you are not going to be able to get in those sidewalls and in the cuticle area as close as you really want to. So I'm just using this fine carbide bit to smooth out the nail. There's not a lot to smooth out, just because the acrylic application, as you can see, is fairly smooth. But I'm just making sure there's no lumps and bumps and just, you know, getting rid of all that stuff. After that, with the fine bit, I'm going in with an extra fine carbide bit, and this is not a safety. So you have to be careful with these that are flat topped and sharp around the edges, because you can actually nick the client, or if the speed is too high, it'll spin around the finger. Like that's happened to me tons of times when I was first starting with e-filing. But as you can see, I'm getting real tight up in there in the sidewalls and the cuticle area. You want your sidewalls to be thin, you want your cuticle area to be thin, and then gradually build up the shape of the nail. So as you can see, I'm not even doing too much because we already filed the nail. I'm just using that to clean up the sidewalls and cuticle. And then I'm going in with my medium grit buffer and then a fine buffer, just to make sure that the surface of the nail is very smooth and we get rid of any potential, I removed the arm thing because her hand was too high. Sometimes it's weird, like you do nails, you want the hands to be high, then you do something else, you want the hands to be a little bit low. When I'm doing acrylic, I like the hands to be high because it lets the fingers hang low, so gravity will pull the acrylic down. But sometimes you want them to be on the table because it's, I don't know. So I was just moving her hands all over the place. You're allowed to do that if you're the nail tech. Move the hands wherever you need them to be, you know? So after the buffing, I sprayed her hands with alcohol. I like to do this to wet the nails to get rid of any potential dust. I did have her go wash her hands, but it's just good to do that as well with a manicure brush to get rid of any potential dust. So next is bling time. I didn't want to add a lot of bling. I just, if anything, wanted to add bling on this finger. So I'm using the Two Guys Bling Gel No Wipe Top Coat. It's a glossy finish, and I'm going glossy on these nails because my mom is a glossy girl. I'm then adding a coat of, I don't remember what top coat this is. Okay, so this is not the Two Guys, this is Beetles. And it's a brand you can find like on Amazon. It's pretty good. Glossy top coat on top. I'm just floating it down over the nail, making sure it's not too thick, making sure to secure the tip of the nail because it is rounded, but making sure to clean those side walls before you cure as well. I'm going in with some like braided circles. I think that's what these are called. They're rose gold. So I figured rose gold would be better than gold because the glitter that we put on that nail had some rose gold in it. I'm just putting a small AB stone and then one tiny AB stone on top of that. So nothing crazy. And of course, I'm going in with my rose gold caviar beads. Like if you know me by now, you know I love the caviar beads. So that's pretty much it. I was only planning to do this on the middle finger, the solid purple nail, but then my mom was like, what about the other fingers? And I was just like, okay. So we ended up doing it on every single finger except for the glitter nails. So you can just enjoy watching me, you know, bling out just a fair amount of bling on every finger, adding the gel bling, bling gel, no wipe top coat, covering it with a glossy top coat, and then adding your pieces and curing for 60 seconds. You can cure for a full minute, but the gel top coat really only needs about 60 seconds. Making sure to clean your sidewalls and to make sure everything is nice and neat and straight. You don't want like your stones to be crooked to the side. I've done that as well. Yeah, but I only added the beaded rope, like this beaded circle here. I mean the rope circle, whatever this is called, to the middle finger. The other fingers just got the rhinestones and rose gold caviar beads. So I'll let you watch that. So after curing all of the fingers that had the bling, I'm just going in with that same glossy top coat and getting these glitter nails top coated. Top coat just makes everything, you know, extra fancy and special. The glitter comes to life, and then curing both hands for a full 60 seconds. So this is the final shot. The ombre is so soft, you barely can see it, but it's just a pretty, that color is just really gorgeous. I'm still not over it. I might use it again, so don't be mad if I do. Thanks for watching, subscribe, join me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.